All right, welcome back to BM Talk to Them. Today, I'm here again with my wonderful wife, Arlette.
Hey, hey.
And today we have another episode of After the Catch Up. Now, so I've actually been seeing some stuff going online, so I decided to reach out to Jojo and Julius so that we can do it after the catch up and see what's going on. So I just want to get straight into it.
Yeah.
Um, what's going on, guys?
All right.
Who we started with? Oh, Julius.
First and
Sorry, go for it.
foremost, nah, because I want to start off first because publicly I did something I disrespected her, so I want to apologize publicly and tell her, JoJo, I apologize. I was out of my character. I should have never reacted off of emotions. I should have thought about it before I made that reaction and disrespected you and said, yeah, you're for the streets. You're not for the streets. I was just in my feelings. I was just frustrated, so I do apologize to you. Your
Okay.
head nod, nothing back.
So,
Okay.
so,
I appreciate the apology.
Huh?
I said I appreciate the apology.
Oh, you appreciate it?
Yeah.
Got you.
so what happened? What led to, that comment being put out there, or you guys, I guess, no longer really communicating? That's what it seems like.
Uh,
Jojo, we could hear from you.
yeah.
Okay, so what um I feel like what led to it was he made a story that he said like, can't build a kingdom with someone who still seek attention from the village. So like the people who follow him, they decided to ask like y'all broke up because that's what they assuming from what he posted. And so yeah, somebody like commented under his photo and was like, "Y'all broke up," and his reply was, "Yes, you for the streets." Um, that stemmed from a conversation, kind of a conversation earlier that day,
Mm.
um, where I don't know, he just woke up and chose violence. Like he messaged me on Instagram about like a picture that I have posted and was
Okay.
pretty much going off about how I try to appear single and I could go live my single life. He'd rather have somebody who doesn't like keep the relationship private because that's how he feels.
Mm.
And it pretty much went from there that I'm just seeking attention from these people from social media. And
So, what was the picture? Was it?
yeah, it's a picture on my page. He sent me one of my photos.
Uh huh.
It's me in a swimsuit, and it's a picture from 2022 actually, that's pinned on my page, and it's been pinned since 2022. And so he
Okay.
sent me that picture and was like, "I see you liking these comments from these men or whatever. That tells me all about you." And it went on from there of like, you wanna appear single, you go ahead and live your single life. You go ahead and be single. So I was like,
Oh.
"Yeah, you're a little crazy, huh?" But
Okay.
yeah, and it went from there.
Got it. Okay. So I know when you guys came on the catch up, he did ask you to be his girlfriend.
Hmm.
Now, were Instagram photos or something that you guys discussed that were like boundaries possibly for him? Like maybe he was like, I don't want my girl having bikini photos, or is that something that was discussed that could possibly lead to this? Cuz
No,
I know there's some people who, they're like, "Nah,
they
I
like
don't, my
yeah.
girl." Yeah.
No, it wasn't discussed. It came up before in another conversation. Like I feel like the same picture, and I even said like if this was a problem for you, like you should have said this a while ago. But he said, "Well, I've been had you on Instagram. It wasn't a problem. It was I guess in the moment it was whatever the situation was that made it. Like the actual picture is not, but it doesn't feel that way to me. Like obviously you probably have a problem with this type of photo being on the internet.
Okay, all right. So, so right now as we're speaking, you two are not together.
No.
I feel like when there's lies being told, they got to be addressed. So as far as like the picture thing, right?
Mm-hmm.
She's saying like, oh, I'm trying to make it seem like it's a problem, or oh, you kind of crazy for real. First of all, I didn't see your Instagram pictures or none of that. We matching all that. So when we was on the dinner, we went out to eat. I was like, oh, let me see your Instagram. She was resisting, like, why you want to see my Instagram? Let me see your Instagram. Quickly. Oh, I'll show you here. Here's my Instagram. I'm not even active on here. Oh, okay. She see, like, I ain't really have no followers like that. Like, oh, what's wrong with you? Social media is not my life. I live real life. Like, you feel me? Do real things. So I don't live for social media. So she like, oh, okay. So boom. I seen a picture. She finally showed me her Instagram. I seen the picture. I'm like, oh, I was like, okay. But I wasn't tripping because it's already been posted and all that. I met you after the fact. So how can I trip?
Mm-hmm.
Show aired, boom. Niggas is thirst trapping on her like, oh damn, you got a nice body. Woo woo. She liking all those pictures. A girl had commented like, oh, I'm so happy for you and Juju. I hope y'all work out. She skipped that one and she liked the next one where the dude was like, oh, you got buns, like woo woo, hit me up. She liking that one though. So I'm like, damn, like what's the how you say it? What's the T? Like, why are you liking these pictures, but if somebody's saying something positive about us, you can't like that picture. So boom, I
Mm-hmm.
take a mental note. Let's rewind time. On a date, we just match whatever what. So in my mind, I'm thinking like, okay, you probably already got a rotation or whatever. I can't trip. We go. We was eating at a place where you gotta like scan the barcode, and then the menu come up on the phone. So we looking at the
Mm-hmm.
menu on her phone. Boom, a nigga hit her up. Notification pop up. When I see it, I'm like, oh, okay. But I can't get mad. Why? Because we just met, we just matched. We not in a serious relationship right now. So cool. So in my mind, I take a mental note. I ain't say nothing, but I take a mental note like, okay, she got a rotation. Cool. But I'm still moving like shit. I'm about to show you I'm your best option. I'm the one you need to choose up on. So
Mm-hmm.
time go by, whatever, boom, we hang out again. Mind you, when that notification popped up, she kind of like gave me that side eye. So boom, we hanging out again. Fast forward time, we hanging out again. Her phone go off, and we both right there. Her phone go off, but ain't no notification pop up. So I'm like, damn. I'm like, oh, okay. So she turned the little notification thing off. Why would she do that? So cool. Take another mental note. As things go on, things progress. I'm seeing things, and then like, okay, then the show aired.
Mm-hmm.
Like she texted me like, oh, do you want your balloon back? I'm just waking up out of my sleep. Like, I'm discombobulated. I ain't know what she was talking about. So I'm
Mm-hmm.
finally waking up. And then I came to my common sense, like, okay, the show aired. Everybody watching the show. We trying to see, like, how he was on the show. So I already knew what she was talking about when she said, oh, do you want your balloon back? She was talking about Zola Stone, the girl with the white dress.
Mm.
When I had
Okay.
asked her, like, oh, like, no, you got your balloon back. So she like, oh, the show ain't called Pop the Balloon to Find Love no more. The show is called Pop the Balloon or Do You Want Your Balloon Back? Like, whoop, whoop. So I laughed it off thinking she playing.
Mm-hmm.
So she dead ass serious, like, oh, so I really wasn't the one you want. You really wanted her. I'm like, bro, like, no. Like, what are you talking about? Like, bro, I kept hearing about Zola for a minute to the point I'm like, bro, I don't even know her. So why you keep tripping over her? Like, talking down on this girl and all that. Like, oh, yeah, this the one you really want. And whoop, 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 whoop. Talking crazy. I'm like, first of all, you doing too much, bro. I matched with you. I'm trying to get to know you. Can
Mm-hmm.
we move forward, please? So after all that going on, boom. So I'm thinking her last relationship is 2016. She tell everybody her last relationship 2016.
Right.
She was in a situation with a dude like a week before the show. So I'm like, damn, like, why you come on the show then? So I ended up finding out she didn't come on the show to find love. She came on the show to like get views on her so she could start her dancing career. Or not start her dancing career, but get more views on her dancing career. So I'm like, damn, that's fucked up to me because I'm really on here genuinely trying to find love. Like, if you ain't really want that, you could have just told me, like, look, man, I'm just trying to get my clout up, bro. I don't really want nothing serious. So I'm over here looking like a clown, like, oh, this the one. Thank you, God. Oh, I'm about to go, man. Because let's be honest. Let's look at the receipts. If I'm lying, I'm dying. Let's look at the receipts. Y'all see me on the catch up, on the show, everything. I'm bigging her up every time. Like, man, this is my girl. Like, man, I love her. This is an amazing woman.
Yeah, bigging me up on
She
the
ain't she ain't she ain't reciprocating none of that energy back. And people seeing that, they like, damn, like, oh, you like her more than she like you. Like, we can see that. Like, you gonna get hurt. Like, whoa, whoa. I'm like, man, I don't know. Y'all know what y'all talking about. Like, man, she rocking with me. The whole time she ain't rocking with me, right? She think it's cool to still go on her date with her exes while you in a relationship. Where we do that at? You thought you had a sucker. Yeah, you see me on the show talking all this love stuff. Oh, you thought you had a sucker. Nah, I really came from that cloth. Like, you ain't never about to play me like that. So how I know this, right? So she go on brunch with her friends. Boom. When she go with her homegirls, she say homegirls. When it's
Hmm.
a dude involved, she'll say my friend. And I go more in depth like, oh, what friend? She's like, oh, my coworker or my ex coworker. Your coworker, your ex coworker. Like, what are we talking about? So look, tell you, I'm so smart with it, right? She on brush with her friends. I FaceTime her. She answered when she with her homegirls, but supposedly when you out with your coworker, I hit you, you don't answer the phone. She FaceTime me back when she done with the little date and then she in the car, like, like what you doing? What you doing, Stink? Whoa. I take a mental note. So all this is building up. I'm taking all mental notes, right? So I'm like, mind you, when Zola Stone said that about me, like you look like a player, and I said in my early 20s, yeah, I was. So what I know, I know all the little player shit, all the little people when people play games. I know all that. Why? Because I was the one that used to be doing it. So when you playing games like that, it's just like, oh, it's a disservice to me because it's like, nigga, I'm really out here trying to love you. Mind you, she used to being single. She ain't never been in no serious relationship. Our relationships failed. Why is that? All the relationships you mean to tell me all these dudes you been with, ain't none of them wanted to make you their girlfriend, their wife, or none of that. Why?
So okay, Jojo. Now
yes.
there's a lot there to take in.
Many more too.
Okay, yeah. I think first things first. Did you come on the show to find love?
Yes. I went it's crazy because it's so funny when I first just answering y'all first question about like how it began to him saying I'm for the streets. Honestly, I was trying to keep it cute. And I did not say everything because I
Nah,
was
you
trying
wasn't.
not to throw him excuse me. I was trying not to throw him under the bus too much. But to hear what's coming out of his mouth right now, is really beyond me. So, anyways, if you're gonna quote me, quote me. What I said when coming, I said I was open to finding love and networking with the people I would like meeting. I met some great people, so I was successful. Thought I was successful in both because I got a match and I met some good people at the show that I still communicate with to this day. So I definitely didn't go for clout. If I did, you would see my page look that way. You never see me post about, oh, I was on Pop the Balloon. Come follow me. I'm a dancer as well. Like my page has been how it's been since I've been Jojo the Dancer on Instagram. Please don't try to play me like that. You're the one who immediately hopped on YouTube, but I'm the one who was looking for clout. You had a 2 day dating situationship with somebody who you're still getting to know, and you pulled out the camera immediately on the first date. Like, please don't try me, Julius, for real. And to go back from I'm taking my little notes because you talking real crazy about the comment liking people's comments. You can go right now to my page and see people. I'm so happy for you. I love that. I'm like. Thank you to the people I know who said. I'm like, thank y'all for supporting. I've liked every single comment. It's not just, oh, the men who have something to say about my body. I'm liking that. And then if somebody says something about Julius, I'm skipping past it. You can literally go to my page right now and see that I've liked every comment and I've replied to the people who, at least the people who I know, that's saying, love this for you, sis. I'm like, thank you. Like, I appreciate the support. I appreciate the love. And speaking of going off my notes, speaking of when we were out at the dinner and you got a scan and you say you saw my phone, a notification of somebody hitting me up, we had that conversation. say we didn't. That was somebody whose hair I was about to do. I even show after the hair appointment, I showed you I did their locks. Now you acting like this was somebody I used to date. Please don't play with me. And you gonna say it's I feel like it's okay to go on dates with exes. When? When did I go on a date with an ex? When did this happen? My ex child. And then back to Zola. First of all, never talk bad about her. I ain't gonna talk bad about her now. What I did say, I definitely said, you want her to get her balloon back? It was given. You was a little salty that she wanted to pop yours. And if you was feeling her, I would have had rather you told me, like, is this who you really wanted? Or you was kind of salty, she popped it, so you was like, well, I kind of guess I gotta go with JoJo. We had that conversation too. I know what I said and I can stand on it. What you're not gonna do is sit here and lie on my name, like I said to you in real life. Two, you really came up with this brunch stuff. Like I go to brunch with my friends. If I say I'm with my friends, I'm with them. And there's no such thing as you FaceTime me and I didn't answer. Please stop playing with me. My friends have tagged me in the post while I'm out on brunch. You've watched my story. You've seen the friends I was with. When was I out
Yeah,
with an
that
ex?
one time. Yeah, that's the time you answer,
I,
right?
since you've known me, I've been to brunch with my friends twice. With my friends who
Mm.
wanted to celebrate me for my birthday because I went to Arizona. That was the solo trip. When I got back, me and two friends went to brunch, and then I did another brunch that you also knew about, and you saw who I was with because you watched my story. I see you watch it, and you saw the people who I was with. And to say that, and we addressed how if it's a male and I know they're my friend, for me to say he or put that gender on it, I told you in text, I have the receipts. Yeah, I didn't say the gender because I don't know how you will react, because he has a hard time believing that I can actually have friends that are males and that's it. And it was a friend, the male, he's a comedian, he had a comedy show, he actually canceled it, so I didn't even get to go, but nevertheless I was going to support him. Like, so where did you even come up with, oh, that was the some guy she was about to go on a date with? Like, you made that up. You knew it was a comedy show. I told you. And then what's this note right here? Relationships. What did I write that down for? Uh, oh, I ain't never been in no relationship, or I haven't experienced a real relationship because my last official, I'm your boyfriend, you my girlfriend, was 2016. And why hasn't anything worked? So oh, yeah, no, I don't care about throwing you under the bus because you was in a 4 to 5 year relationship. Yes, did it work out for you? No. So you had all that time and it still didn't work out. So how does that? How you gonna compare that to? Oh, I've been dating and it hasn't worked out. You were actually in a relationship for years and it still didn't work out. You cheated multiple times in that relationship. That's what you told me. Oh, it's a joke.
Yeah, my early 20s. Everybody know this. I said this
Okay.
from the beginning.
Oh,
It's
that
no
was early
secret.
20s. That was early 20s.
Yeah, my early 20s. Duh.
Oh,
All right. But
it's good,
look, check this
but
out. All right, look.
not too
Oh, go
much.
ahead. You still talking? Go ahead. I don't wanna cut you off.
No, I'm done.
So, all right, she said about this old friend thing and all that's right. Let's ask Juju if any of his exes could bang my line right now and get in contact with me. Can they? No. Let's ask JoJo that. Can any of your exes call you right now? Do they still got your number? Do they still got access to you? Be
Look,
honest. Keep it 100.
here you go.
Yes
Here
or
you go.
no?
Excuse me. He feels like when you're done with someone because he's not as mature as he think he is, that you have to block them. Like, if they have my number, what can I do about that? Guess what? I'm in control of what I do with my body and with my phone. So if they call me, do I have to answer? No. If they
So
text
you
me,
didn't
do I have
answer?
to answer? No. So
So
what?
are
So
your
you
exes still contacting you? Is that what he's trying to say? Like you're
Absolutely
still
not. They can't. Oh my! I
I'm
can't believe
gonna let it go.
he really doing it. He really doing
So
this.
your last situationship dude ain't call you and you feel like you had to give him some clarity
You talking about before I knew you? Yeah.
before you went on the show, the week before you went on the show, the dude you was just dealing with. Cause we
First,
was all under the
don't say
impression you ain't
just.
deal with nobody in 2016.
I didn't. I said
I had new discovery that
relationship.
she was just having sex with somebody a week before the show. What?
How you gonna tell me I
A
was
week
having
before the
sex with
show?
somebody a week before the show? You don't know what I was doing. I was
A
dating
week before?
somebody in
You
in
told
July,
me.
early
You
July.
told me.
But
So I
to
think
Early,
the
late. It was
question
late
was
July.
so on the show on Pop the Balloon, the question was
well,
when was your last relationship? So are you
Relationship.
saying that Jojo, are you saying this guy he's speaking of was not a relationship? You were still just dating him?
It was
exactly,
a
it was dating.
situationship.
My last boyfriend, like a real relationship, was
Mm-hmm.
2016. I date this person he's talking about. I met them in the middle of June. I was done with them by the middle of July. If we were rocking, why would I apply for the show? If,
Mm-hmm.
why would I apply for the show? Like you talking about yeah, because he called my phone and I was like, this is done. I chopped it up and ain't
All
nothing
right,
else come from
all
that.
right, guys. Do you think that Julius? Do you think that maybe you moved too fast, especially on the YouTube thing that you was doing? Because I saw you was uploading a lot of videos with her.
Uh, yeah. So as far as like that, I feel like it was genuine. I thought it was genuine between us. I'm like, oh shit, this ain't no fake shit. So I'm like, because it's people out there that look up to that. They see genuine love and shit like that. So they want to follow behind that. So I told her like, look, I feel like they like us. So let's show us our progress. Like like, and she was. I ain't gonna lie, I'm gonna keep it all the way 100. At first, she was kind of like, oh, I want to be private, but I'm like, I was a little confused about it because I'm like, damn, we met on a public platform. Like,
Mm-hmm.
for me, everybody seen y'all match. So people gonna want to know, like, what's going on? So I'm like, if we met public, why you all of a sudden you want to be private? And that goes again with the little exes thing. They got her on her Instagram and stuff like that. So if y'all see, I'm posting her on my IG. I ain't got nothing to hide. Can't no exes say, oh, we still dealing with each other. None of that. No, but when it comes to her, she want to hide me. I'm like, bro, we was on a public platform. They know, like we matched. So that was a whole situation. But as far as like moving too fast, it could have been like that. But then she ended up agreeing with it once she seen like the comments was good. It was like, oh, I'm rooting for y'all. Woo, woo. Then she like, okay, is this something we could do then? But mind you, I'm only posting certain things. I still got the videos. If we talking about receipts, my receipts is long. So it's just like, okay. So it's just like, oh, all right. So you at first you weren't cool with it, but then she ended up being okay with it. So your question was it too soon? I don't think so because I feel like it was genuine between us. Like it wasn't no ill will, So
Because I
I
did see
don't
a
know.
click. I did see. I think it's a clickbait that you did as well. I
Exactly.
think it was on her birthday. You said, "Is it over between me and Jojo?" or something like that.
Nah, that
Um,
wasn't no clickbait. If you really like I had to cut stuff out because she didn't want to look crazy. She really like, cause like mind you, like the girls in your DM, you must be talking to them. It's some a little bit is in there if you could pack that. I'm telling her like nah, like I ain't even responding to nobody, right? Cause my whole focus is on you. I'm not. I've been said that they distractions. What I need to go see what they talking about for if I love you if I'm into you. So yeah, so I had to edit the video, but no, it was real though. She feels some type of way about them DMs and I had to show her like
so basically, girls DM'd you get DMs from girls, and she doesn't like it.
And
Because
right. She
obviously
feels
in
some
that
type of
video,
way
he
about
so
brings
it.
it he brings it up. Like he uses it. He brought it up as a way to validate that he's actually for me. Like I don't want to hit. I literally told him I was like I don't want to hit that. We sitting down at my birthday dinner and you bringing up how some baddies in your DM. Like okay, but I'm
So what
only
did he
focused
say?
on you.
He said he got baddies in his DM, but he only wants you.
But he's only focused on me. Right? They all
That's not
distract.
bad.
No, it's not a
No,
bad
no,
thing to like say,
Arlette,
but it's just like I don't want to hear about people in your DM.
I think he was
Arlette,
saying that to show you how much he really does like you. Like,
Yeah.
I've got all these girls in here, but I'm not paying them no mind. Like, you're my focus.
exactly. And
So at that point,
the
oh, go
reason
ahead.
why I had to, the reason why I have to do that because she's an overthinker. Jojo, are you an overthinker? Yes or no?
You ain't got to do all that. I know I am. Yeah.
Okay, then, right? And then what did you say? I'm gonna need some reassurance, right? So that's me reassuring you, let you know you good. I'm not about to play with you.
guys, um, when Julius at the catch up made you the girlfriend, you
Mm-hmm.
know, at that point, you lot, both of you, there should be no communication with any exes, right?
Correct.
At the end of the day, we're all adults. Nobody likes to be in a situation where they're thinking, what's happening over there? So, Jojo,
Mm-hmm.
did you have attachments to any of the guys that he's talking about?
No. And I know you mentioned like not talking
Be a
to.
hundred, bro.
Wait, what?
Be a hundred. Don't lie. You wanted to come on here. Don't lie. Keep it a hundred. He just asked you, did you have any attachment to anybody you was dealing with? Keep it a hundred, bro. Please.
No. People I was dating, like no, because you
No,
got
like
you
you two, because you two was basically exclusive, right? You
Right,
two
they're a
are
boyfriend and
together. You're in a
girlfriend.
relationship. Now he's saying that there's some guys popping up. So obviously in
ain't
his
no
head, he's thinking, what's happening? So was there stuff happening? Um,
no guys have popped up. Sorry to cut you off. No guys have popped up.
Oh my God.
So, Julius, you saw a message specifically from one of her exes, like to make you think this, or it was just because like she turned off her notifications, or like what's like making you truly believe this?
Or is she talking about she had no attachments, right?
Mm-hmm.
When I found out she was dealing with somebody, remind you, I thought she wasn't in nothing serious with somebody since 2016. So she's saying the dude week before the show, he was a situationship. So if somebody is a situationship, your feelings ain't gonna be involved with them, right? So they just something you a fling or whatever. Y'all went on a couple of dates, y'all did what y'all did. Cool. You ain't gonna have no emotions. You're not gonna be emotionally attached to that person.
And
So
one ain't.
so boom, she okay. So boom, she go to work, and I'm already. This is when we barely meeting and stuff. So I'm already letting her know, like, hey, anything you want to talk to me, good, bad, or whatever, you can talk to me about anything. Like that's how. Like I'm an open person. You can talk to me about anything. So like, cool. She at work. She would have one of her little side jobs. She hit me. Was like, I'm feeling uneasy. Talk to me. What's going on? Remember when I told you when I was in a dark place? So she talking in riddles now. I'm like, get into details. What you talking about? So I'm like, oh, I said, oh boy. She like, oh, I'm gonna call you when I get on my break. Get on her break or whatever. The dude, I guess the dude broke up with her or whatever, and she
No.
felt some type of way. Or they broke up, whatever, and she felt some type of way. So she was at work crying about the situation. I'm like, if he just a situation shit, why are you crying over this boy? So I'm like, it really wasn't adding up. So I'm like, oh, okay, it's more serious than what it was. And then she ended up telling me like, okay, she wanted a family, she wanted to be married, she wanted, you have kids and all that. But then like she's 31, she's not married, she ain't had no kids, so she over here thinking like it's her type shit. I'm telling her it ain't her, it's just the dudes you choosing. I'm like, man, I'm right for you. Like, let's work things out. She boo crying, but I'm like, damn, if he a situation shit, why you crying over this man? So that's an attachment, right? Y'all broke up with the situation, then you come on the show a week later.
yeah, Jojo.
Is that not an attachment or not? If you
So
crying over a boy,
first first of all, I see when we had that conversation, I still see you didn't really like understand what I was saying. And I even told you, I'm like, you giving this man too much power. It's not about him. Again, that was a short-lived dating. It's not like I was in love with the man. What he's saying, it's not like I wanted
so
a
why you
family
crying
with
for him?
him. It's not like I wanted a family with him and kids, marriage, and all that with him. Like I
I'm talking
didn't,
about in
it didn't even
general.
get to, yeah. In general, it didn't get to that point for me to even feel like, oh yeah, he's the one. And now I'm sad about it because it's not working out. No,
Mm.
the whole first of all, I wasn't at work boohoo crying. But it was the thought that it was the whole general like aspect of, and first of all, I cut him off. It wasn't he broke up with me. There was no breaking up. We weren't in a relationship. But
Mm.
I cut him off, and it was just like I had a revelation like, oh my gosh, is this not gonna work out for me? Like I was sad about the fact. I still wasn't crying because you were doing the most, but I was sad about the fact that like, dang, like it got to be me. Like it's not working out. I do want to be married. I do want to have kids. Was I talking about that specific person? No, I'm reflecting now on my whole dating experience. Period.
So
So I
can I can Can I? Sorry to cut you. Can I ask you both? Yeah. Um, what do you both think that you both did wrong?
Mm. To get to this point.
Right.
Like, what would you take accountability for to cause you guys to get to this point for both of you? I know it's a tough one, isn't
Yeah.
it? They both thinking.
That shit crazy. I ain't even about to do that. All right, so basically with me, I could have just basically been more understanding to the situation.
Mm,
Yeah.
When some yeah, been way more understanding. Yeah, I'm gonna just say that. I'm gonna just say that.
okay. What about for you, Jojo?
I feel like where I went wrong or like what I did wrong.
Nothing.
Um,
She thinks she perfect, y'all. She don't do nothing wrong.
I feel like how I like communicate and or even if there was a lack of communication where I didn't do enough to like help him understand where I was at as in regards to whatever I don't know he was thinking was wrong or thinking was like the outside stuff going on that he might have been concerned about.
Mm.
Um, and I don't know. I think I also like probably could have stood a little firmer in us actually taking it slow. Like because I did
Right.
like him, and he saying all the good things, and I'm like, period. This is what This is what I've been looking for. So I wanted to make sure I didn't mess up with him. I feel like I should have kind of stood on like taking it slower because I think we was moving kind of quick with everything.
So, okay. So the whole photo situation was the last thing that caused you guys to like break up. That was like the camel, or what is it? What do they say? The straw, the camel that broke whatever, you know what the phrase.
Yeah.
Was that the last thing for you guys, or what caused us to be at this point now?
Nah, necessarily. I really wasn't tripping about the photo part. 'Cause it is what it is. Like that's how you want to move. That's how you want to move. Like if you don't want to be modest, you want to show your body. You think that's cute. Do you, boo boo? But as far as like me, it was just like certain things that was just building up. I'm like, damn. And it's just like, bro, my cup is empty. Like I don't have nothing else to pour into her. Like I'm like this. It's hard to try to make somebody happy that's not happy within themselves. Why you say that, Jude? How you know that? Because I ask questions. That's all I do is ask questions. I asked her like, what are some things you would obtain in life to where you feel like your life is complete, to where you will feel happy? A family, marriage, those things. She didn't have those things. So it's like boom, it's like she wake up mad and it's just like, bro, I'm not no negative person. I'm always waking up happy. I'm trying to cheer her up. Like I'm so damn happy, bro. It make her mad that I'm happy. She like damn, man, get your happy ass down. That goofy ass nigga like well, I'm like, damn, like
Yeah.
I'm just trying to love you. I'm just trying to shower you with love. But it's just like, bro, it's just like she don't know how to receive love. I just want somebody that know how to receive love. Like, like we all go through things in life. Like, we all need love. We all need a hug. So it's just like, man, it's just like, man, my cup empty. I ain't got nothing else to pour.
So you're saying it was draining?
Draining.
Okay.
Yeah. So Jojo.
As far as my last little bit, the fact that since meeting him on matching on August 10th up until the final uh, time of him cutting me off on Sunday, I have not truly felt like secure because Sunday was the fifth time of him like breaking up or like cutting me off. So the first time was August 19th. And from then there were times in between up until just this past Sunday. So him and this concern of like not putting in his effort, his cup is empty. Like I have also been putting in effort, but I haven't felt fully secure. Like I stuck around because I'm trying to consider the good things I have seen about you. But then the things you say when you cutting me off, and then he feels like actions speak louder than words. So all his good actions should just erase all the negative things he has said about me and has said to me. And why should I feel safe and secure of like really going forward with this relationship? Which is why at this fifth time, I was just like, oh yeah, I'm done. Because if you really even feel how you feel, like it don't make sense that you even come back around. If I'm not a respectable woman, if I haven't been wifed up yet, so I'm not wifey material, and all the other things that you have said to me, if all of these things are true, why you even pursue? So I to be honest, I stuck around because the good things were good. Like I ain't gonna just act like you're a completely bad person. The good things were good. So I'm like, okay, just a little bit. Maybe, we get past that, but then it happens again, and then it happens again. And then it had like the fifth time in only a month and a half. I feel like I don't have the capacity to handle where you are in your work in progress with where I am in my work in progress. Because we all works in progress. But I don't have the capacity to, which is why this last time I was like, no, I'm good. And then you went right to social media like you have before. Because you posted to your story, but for like the third breakup, you went to your story and was like single. And I'm like, Julius, for real? And then this time you went again. She's seeking attention. She's for the streets. Um, I don't have the capacity. I don't.
Okay. All right. That was a lot.
Yeah.
That was a lot. The internet is gonna be hurt. People was definitely rooting for you.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, like you said, I'm definitely sorry that, it didn't work out between the two of you, but yeah, we definitely do wish you both the best.
Appreciate y'all.
Well, I do hope that you both you both are still able to speak. Hopefully. Yeah, you'll have been through a lot in such a short amount of time. Thank you for coming on the platform.
Yeah.
Thank you for coming on this podcast. And yeah, like I said, we wish the best for both of you. And thank you everyone for tuning in, and we'll catch you all next time.